Welcome back to Midday. We begin the show talking about the Junior Dragon's Den competition, which isn't happening until April 4th, but of course deadlines are quickly approaching, and of course as time is flying, April's really not that far away. We are joined by Chief Roseanne Casimir, who is the chief of the Tecumlip's to Secwepemc First Nation. We also have George Casimir joining us, who's First Nation Central Interior Community Futures representative for us today. So thank you both for being here.
Thank you, Tanya.
We're talking a little bit, of course, about, we've talked with you, George, about the competition in the past, but Roseanne, we thank you for being here and discussing really how important it is to connect with these young youth who are out there, really who have these ideas, these business ideas, they want to expand their business ideas. It's all about mentoring, is it not? So Roseanne, talk a little bit about that.
Well, first and foremost, I'm truly honored to be able to participate and to be able to give the gift of time and to work with the youth, to hopefully inspire them to achieve, and show them and teach them and share with them my knowledge and experience, but mostly to inspire them that, anything is doable and accomplishable. You just have to be able to dream big and basically create that path to get there. And
you yourself will be a mentor in this whole process, right?
Yes.
Excellent. Yes. George, this is for the top 15, I should add. The top 15 who get through will have that chance to be connected with somebody to be mentored.
Yes, absolutely. Since we started in September, we've reached out to hundreds and hundreds of potential applicants, and we have many submissions. The closing date is February the 8th. And then we'll be judging and whittling that down to 15 finalists for the final show on April 4th. Okay. But between that time, our mentors will be actively working with the 15 finalists to, prepare their presentations and really fine-tune their submissions. Yeah. So it's going to be a fun but busy process.
Yeah, and it's really neat. We have some video that we can probably just put on the screen here while we're chatting. It's really neat to see what ideas they come up with. I mean, these are not necessarily all new ideas. Some people have, some of the youth have some ideas that they just want to really expand. Isn't that right?
Absolutely. Right from grade 5 to post-secondary, any one of these applicants can have the new biggest and best idea that can take them a long ways in what they want to achieve as young people and as entrepreneurs. And we just want to really bring that out in all the applicants and, be there to support them and match them up with the best mentors possible.
How will this process go? Will how many judges do you have and that sort of thing?
Well, the final panel, we'll call them judges for whittling down to the 15, but once we get to the final show, we'll actually transform into the dragons. Okay. And, so we will have a number, I believe we'll have about 10 judges, even with the judging and the live on-air show April 4th. We're also looking for sponsors at this time because all the sponsorship dollars go towards the contestants and the event and the winners of this competition. So, it all goes towards a good cause and supporting our youth and our young entrepreneurs.
Yeah, and Chief Roseanne, what does it mean to you, just from your perspective and from, of course, a mentor perspective, to see these young people take their ideas and sort of run with them?
Well, I'm actually very excited to be on this here end of the spectrum, especially as a chief and former business owner as well. And the biggest thing is, no matter what you do, to be inspired, to be passionate about what you do, love what you do, and whatever you do, it'll show and exemplify in what you come up with.
Right.
And yes.
And what does it mean for the community itself to just have such eager young people who are wanting to get started on businesses? And I mean, that obviously would have a great impact on our community.
Oh, for sure. It's just all part of that whole scale of the inclusivity and the greater picture, and truly the differences that they're making, not only within, for themselves, but the community and the whole
Yeah.
area.
And everyone working together. We were sort
Exactly.
of talking
Coming
about that
together.
before the show started about, you're working with the city and you're working with different groups. Isn't that right?
Yes. From the First Nations community to the community of the city of Kamloops, these partnerships really reflect the way we are here. We're always working together. I just want to compliment Blair Gray and Nikki Patalo from the Community Futures here in the city in our partnership and how we've developed work together, and everything's coming together and leading up to a great event.
Yeah. So again, February 8th, isn't that right, George? The finalists will be chosen, so be whittled down to 15.
Yes. Well, that's actually when the application closing is, February 8th. So it'll be between February 8th and April 4th where we choose the 15 finalists and then start mentoring.
And this is sort of an idea of what we can expect on April 4th. They look so excited with all their business ideas, and they'll be on stage, they'll be the judges, and it's kind of like the TV show, right? Exactly like that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
There's going to be cameras, there'll be media, there'll be a lot of people in the audience, everybody just providing their good spirit to assist all the presentations. It's going to be great.
It'd be neat to see everyone's ideas. Well, thank you both for joining us. Again, the Junior Dragon's Den competition happening on April 4th at Thompson Rivers University. For more information, you can visit the website, Community Futures website on the screen there. And we really appreciate your time, Chief Rosanna. I know you're busy, and we welcome you to Midday for the first time, and we hope to have you back again.
Thank you.
We're back in a couple of minutes on Midday here. Stay with us.